Did you say space engineers now? Or? No?
Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2017.
Farming Simulator. That's right.
Tracted now.
Hi, Troy.
I try.
Okay, here's the challenge for the episode. You have to work out what Minty's doing.
Yeah. All right. So I see some new stuff here. We got. What's this thing being built here?
You can't win it, Mia. You know the answer.
Well,
Hi,
no,
Sharpay.
I mean,
Hi, Sharpay.
I mean, we have a prize pool that people can win.
Oh, that's right. We've got a jackpot because no one won the Space Engineers copies. We've got a Space Engineers plus whatever happens now. So what if someone guesses what Mia's doing? Not Mia.
Minty.
You can guess what Mia's doing, but you won't get anything for it. Minty.
Wildcats everywhere. Wave your hands up in the air. That's the way we do it.
What?
Let's get to it.
What were you saying, Anubis? We're just going to ignore Minty. We'll work out as the prize later. What were you
I just
saying?
figured that I was
like you were
muted
saying something
again.
Productive. No, you're not muted.
Oh, so you're just ignoring me this time. Got it.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I was asking. There was new
done.
stuff. What do we
Fine.
got going on here? Like, there's this thing being built.
Almond doesn't have 6,000 ping anymore.
No, I can.
Only 3,300. So he can build things.
So now
Oh my
I'm just
goodness. It looks
loving
cool, whatever it is.
building. It's my nacelles for my RV, because you know nacelles are always important.
Your
for
nasals. Oh,
RVs.
so this is your RV up here? Are you making Lone Star's RV?
Not
No.
intentionally,
But you are.
but I am
when you
now.
put
That's a
when you
good
put
answer.
those on here, now all you need is barf. You got a seat for barf too.
Wait, hold on.
Anubis needs to calm down.
You're brave for using wheels. Just in
They're
general.
not wheels. They're
Oh
just.
no, they're not.
They're just stuck
Yeah,
to
okay,
the.
that's good. This is good. This is Magic School Bus style. I like this.
Oh, you are building. What was the name of that ship? Can't remember the name of the ship now. But this is cool. I like it.
Wasn't it like Lone Star?
Behold.
Well, Lone Star was the name of the guy,
You
wasn't
think-
it?
Yes. It's been a while since I watched Spaceballs.
Do you think do you think the sun brightness can cause memory loss?
Oh, right.
Yes.
I have to look at the sun. Ow! There you go, guys.
Yeah.
There's the lens flare.
Ah, I'm stuck. Here, help.
No, not my
So-
problem. Goodbye.
So we have a plan, right?
Walk
There was a
away from
plan?
me.
Yes. But first, what do you think about this, Minty?
They were heralding my entrance, dear.
What?
So, yes, at some point, I've said this over and over again for weeks. At some point, we're going to split up into groups. Actually, we didn't say that.
No.
I just let slip something that we weren't supposed to say yet. But
Oh,
I thought we were supposed to say it.
What is this? Dude?
we will in a minute.
So, what did you do over the break, Sharpay? Your nails or your scales?
What is going on over here?
And that was Boris's camera ship that he crashed in your door.
Oh, it didn't fit. You had a gap. I thought
Oh
you could
god,
fit.
I looked at the sun
Can
again.
you
Oh,
try,
I'm
can you
still
try
looking at the
closing
sun.
that, and everything will be clear when that's closed as to what happened exactly. I don't know how to make it close though. Stop grinding it.
Oh, no.
I'm showing. How do I
Sorry.
close
sorry.
it?
You go to a connector, type an airtight hang door, and then just close everything.
Oh. Close. This will make it very clear what I tried to do but failed.
Ah,
Why is it doing
noises.
this? Yes, it's very loud. See, Anubis, you've got a gap in the middle here, but this ship doesn't quite fit.
Ah,
As it just like
That's what
nut
happened.
cracks it.
Not
The
here.
crunch.
Yes. What was I saying?
You tried to shoot the gap and you blew yourself up.
No, before that. That's right. We're doing a thing.
And hopefully it's not looking at the sun.
Yeah, we've got to stop. Can we ban the sun?
can we bend the
Just
sun?
turn it off. We don't need it.
I thought
Hi.
it's your
I-
thing that you Oh yeah, sorry.
I'm Taylor McKessie. You must be new.
Yes, I am. Quite nice
that
of you
directed
to
at Almond?
notice. Yes, Tyler I forgot your name.
McKessie.
Gabriela Montez. Hi. Yeah, my mom just got transferred again.
Yeah.
Aren't you glad, Anubis, that you're not editing anymore?
Yes, I am actually. I think everybody else is too. But we do need to keep things moving. So what were we up to there, Boris?
That's right. The plan today is to plan. We're going to come up with a plan.
Oh, we should put down some LED or LCD screens that just say the plan.
Oh,
and
can
write
somebody
the
move
Why
the
plan
did
ship?
you
It's in the way.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
So what we're doing this season is we're doing these little mini, we'll do this for a little while, but we'll do these little mini series where we fly off and go for an adventure and do something. And this time around we're thinking of splitting up into groups and do collab builds for a series of things that in the end will then come together
Not
and work
matter.
as one. So we'll talk about that later. But today we have to get to the point where we can fly off and be in, say, groups of 2 or something like that. And that's also known as a pair, not the fruit.
Hey, I've got a good one here. I've got a good one. Welcome. Moving can be such a drag. Did you at least do something fun over the winter break?
No, I didn't.
Actually, yeah, that's what we should be doing. We should actually be trying to respond to him properly.
Thought it was part of the plan. Was I the only one doing that and I looked like a dork? Thank you.
You're welcome. Anytime.
So today we have to get it to the point where we can split off into 2, 3s, whatever, and we have everything capable to survive on our own without having to spend 16 episodes rebuilding everything we have here at the new location that
Which
we
was
built
the point of here.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
Another bookworm.
So basically, like for me, my plan right now is to finish my garage as fast as I can, and then just go and steal everything from the starting station, and then I'm ready to go.
So,
See? So make with the newsflash, sister. I'm all ears.
what? Okay, so should we figure out who's going to be in whose group? Because then we can kind of figure out who needs to build what? Or is that too much
first
planning?
we need to introduce the groups and then we'll...
We don't even know what the group... We don't know who the groups are.
Leave him some time. He's working on the thing, like explaining what it is.
I'd say the other way around. We work out what we're going to build and then we work out who's going to build it. Because there's no point putting Minty in charge of some really complicated thing that needs to work very accurately. We'll put him in charge of something that needs to be colored brown.
So I'm going to drop out. I'm going to drop out the plan for a second and say, how very fucking dare you?
Say, silly question, who's the guy producing elite grinders and welders even though we have a box full of them?
Don't look at me. I have my own.
I have a box full of old ones.
What do you mean old ones? They're just as viable.
The warranty's gone off them.
They've got premature ejaculate all over them.
Where did that come from? Who used them the wrong way?
Well, by sticking them up the dick hole.
Minty, Anubis is not editing.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I'll go back onto my thing. Snowboarding.
You're much safer that way, Minty.
So I think the one idea I had that I came up with, and I came up with this idea to give an example of the idea that I had. And as usual, the example is what we seem to be going with, but it's still up for, what's the word?
Debate.
I don't really want a debate.
Baguettes?
Singing?
Singing.
Yes, let's sing it.
Still up for singing.
This is gonna be so bad to watch. No one does anything. So the idea was, I thought of extending, because we're in the theme of being efficient and small. So instead of having one assembler, one refinery, and a cargo container, we'll split those three out into three big stations that are just dedicated to those tasks. So you'd have one mining outpost which stores all of the ores and everything like that. So Sal would drop ores off in there, and then that would get transported, hopefully automatically, to the refinery station. And then when it's all refined down, that would get transported to the assembly station, where everything was set up for you to start welding. And of course, none of this is efficient, but we don't care about that. Suspend disbelief for a second and get on board. There we go.
Did it?
And yes. So the idea would be to have each different group build one of the things. So you build a cargo, the mining station, the refinery, and the assembly thing, the factory, I guess we could call it. So each pair or something would build one of them, and then another group to build the transport system. That's if we have enough people.
That could be tougher. That could be tougher, Chad, since you probably can't count that high.
That's
Who was
mean
Chad?
to you. It's a little rude.
that's the idea of what we're trying to do, I guess. Whether that's exactly what we do, I'm not sure. So discuss.
Oh, well, I've never had detention in my life.
We gotta move a little bit forward. Oh, there you go.
Oh, there we are.
I think we're all just waiting to see what Mika
Boom.
says next.
I suppose since you addressed Sal directly in the mining outpost, I guess I'll have to go build a mining outpost as Sal. I'm Sal today.
Oh, that's right.
fine.
Yeah, Sal's
One
not here.
today.
Did we even say
Yeah.
that?
No, we didn't.
No.
Yeah,
She's
Sal's not
gone
here
forever.
today.
She's never coming back.
Yeah, she's dead.
Casualty of
dead.
war. Move on.
I've got the tractor again.
Even though we never
Are you
play with
moving?
Apple anymore, he's still here in spirit.
I play with him all the time.
Hey, that's not. You're out of character.
Hey, stick to the
sorry,
hey.
Sorry. Oh, Jesus, I can't find.
We've got another
Jesus.
like 7.
Jetus.
We've got at least 7 more minutes of this before we can tell Minty to stop. That'll be the end of the episode, so that'll give people time to guess.
Right, I'm gonna have to beat.
He has to beat?
Hey, now that you've met Darbus the Deranged, I bet you can't wait to sign up for the show.
Why would a deranged person encourage me to sign up anywhere?
Well, that's completely impossible.
What is?
Practice basketball, snowboarding, more basketball.
Yeah, I agree. Tractor
Yeah, but-
and basketball is impossible. They don't exist.
Sorry, I'm late, coach.
Okay,
Who's coach? Oh, okay.
So yeah, so
Well,
team one. So we have mining
Yeah,
team.
who's-
We have refining team.
transport team.
I
and factory team.
I understand everything you said, but I wasn't listening. So can you repeat it all?
No.
To encourage discussion, even though you said you didn't want any baguettes, shouldn't the refining team be also kind of by the mining team? Because everything you dump off in the mining facility needs to immediately go to the refineries anyway?
Don't you remember Boris said this isn't efficient? Get over it.
Well, we can move the inefficient part.
that.
Hold on, let's move the inefficient part over to the other thing, so we just store all the components somewhere else, and then the assemblers have to pull that via drones, because the assemblers and the drone... iron storage is.
You know what? You know what actually may make sense though too is if
Essential cargo location.
well, no, if the ships that transport the ore actually refine it on the way.
That's
You know-
dumb.
You know
Do you
what's
know
better? A big fat basketball scholarship.
I agree.
Why is it
but-
fat? Why does it have to be fat?
Because
Can
a
just be
drone that
large.
can also refine would be really.
No, the
fat.
basketball scholarship.
Well, I know. Yeah,
Man.
that's why the basketball scholarship is fatter.
Your dad's tough.
I know. Thank you.
But no, I was thinking like if we did the thing designed in a starburst pattern, and the central location is where we keep our regular ships, as well as the kind of end drop point for the everything. So whoever's on the transport team is also in charge of cargo, and that in the middle platform is the cargo platform.
So Sal dumps all the iron ore at the center platform, and then that
No.
gets transported out. Wow, that
She-
makes it
she-
even more
she-
inefficient.
No, she dumps it at the mining platform, which then gets picked up and transported to the
the central platform. so
refining
then-
platform.
No.
And then from the refining platform goes to the central, from the central to the to the assembling, and then assembling takes it back to the central.
That's nice.
Oh, so you've got like a spoken wheel thing going on.
Yes. That's what I was thinking.
We could remove the whole bit in the middle and just go refinery assembly.
Spider-Man, would you do me a quick favor and stop
Depends how many people
running
we've
first?
got.
Because I think you're the tractor for me.
I'm not a tractor.
No, it's pretty much basketball 24/7 with him. Plus, he's such a bully, always picking on the smaller kids.
Never mind, it's not you. You can carry on running. Who has kids? I know Boris has a son.
No, I did. We went through this.
Yes, that's
Oh
right.
yeah, right. You went
He
through an
had
abortion.
rapid aging and died.
That's
Oh,
one
he-
way to explain abortion to people.
And he's a meat eater with a flatulence problem. Ask anybody.
Oh. What's the blue stamp ship?
Eh?
What?
The blue stamp ship. The owner surely knows what I'm talking about. Oh,
Eh?
okay. I see what you mean. Okay.
Eh?
Almond, your TARDIS is moving weirdly. Could you know?
Hey, he's not allowed to
Oh.
make a TARDIS. I have copyright.
Oh, yeah, right. Almond, your blue stamp thing is moving weirdly. Could you please?
Stamp.
Yeah, it
Wow.
looked like a stamp.
I'm impressed. You're a
How dare
genius.
Thanks, Minty.
It's still for me.
It's doing track noises for me, and they're really annoying, and I'm going crying.
What do I do? It's,
I don't know.
Still.
Move it somewhere else.
I made this without a door, so
Yes.
it's kind of stuck.
I like the spoken wheel idea.
It depends. How many people will we have?
Good,
I'm
good
out.
for you,
It's all of us
Spider-Man.
plus Sal.
What?
So that's 7 people, right? We've got 7 people.
Well,
And I
that's
guess we could
being
rope
optimistic.
Apple in if we really need to. But whoever gets Apple, I
So
feel
7
fine for.
people, 5 stations. No.
And we've got to do this relatively quickly. Like, this can't turn into a series on its own. We've got to
Yeah.
be able to get this done in a couple of weeks.
But I think
So-
I'll pass for now. I just want to get acclimated to the new school and all.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
Exactly.
thinking
It's
probably
going
3
on.
stations, just because of the amount of people we have, is probably a better idea. But
Is my-
maybe
is my
we
There's
can
also the-
expand on it as well later.
There's
once
the
we've got
transport
base.
thing as well. Like, so that's basically another station.
Yeah, like the
That's
transport stuff
another
is a
Well,
lot of work.
I personally combine the transport people with the cargo storage station.
Well, that would be
Depends
the
how
same thing.
complicated you want to get, though. Is if you've
Meteors aren't flaming anymore.
I mean, if you have the cargo station, that's just going to be, I don't know, a big bulk cube full of cargo containers, especially if you put Sal in charge of it.
but there'd also be sorters and that kind of thing all through it, so that the right stuff gets delivered to the right transport ship. Because whoever's in control of the transport isn't just in control of the one ship that carries it, or the multiple ships. They're in control of making sure that all of the connectors and everything are universal, and that all of the systems that are attached to each station are able to be used with each other, so you don't fly to another station and then connect to it and nothing happens. If that makes sense. It
does
really
make
depends how
sense.
complicated we want it. It could just be someone in a ship flying to another place and loading up things
Full-time
and then
job.
flying back. Yes,
Full-time job.
Space trucker.
but if we wanted to be it all automated, it gets complicated pretty quickly.
Yep.
Well, promise you'll think about it.
Yes, I promise, Minty. Although I still believe that refining and mining should be in the same thing.
Yeah,
It'd be
I wanted
an
there
easy
to
way
be 3
condense.
steps for no reason,
Okay.
but
Well, it's
I'm fine.
So the 3 steps were mining station, refining station, assembly station, right?
Yes, but
well, we can change that to mining and refining, assembly, and like the end cargo, like storage facility.